Good evening. Sydney has continued its great start to the season with a dominant 52-point win over the West Coast Eagles at the SCG. Ex-Lion Daniel Bradshaw had his best game for the Swans with a 6-goal haul, the only concern an injury to defender Craig Bolton.
In keeping with the Anzac tradition, fallen heroes of the past were remembered. When today's battle began, it was Sydney who started best through Daniel Bradshaw.
He's got two, he's got the only two.
Some Josh Kennedy courage helped West Coast keep in touch. Goods extended the margin, but it could have been far greater. Poor kicking keeping the Eagles in the hunt. A lacklustre half then finally came alive. Kieran Jack putting his entry in for goal of the year.
Jack to goal away, runs for 49, sends a drop punt goalward. Sensational!
The Eagles got within 15, but Sydney had the answers.
2 in a row!
The news not so good for Craig Bolton, out with a lower leg injury. The Swans completely dominated the final term, Bradshaw finishing as he started.
Can't mark it, goes off the deck, roll, tumble, dribble. Fantastic to watch.
Bombers trio Mark McVeigh, Angus Monfries and Trent Stanton will play in tomorrow's Anzac Day clash against Collingwood at the MCG. It's a major boost for an Essendon side, desperate for a victory following recent poor performances.
On the eve of the biggest home and away game of the season, Monfries, Stanton and McVeigh all answered questions about their fitness. McVeigh's blood infection no longer a concern.
Just that little bit of experience, a little bit of stronger bodies, that helps. It's going to help. We're playing a very good side in Collingwood.
The Magpies also got through their final training session unscathed. Hawthorn has an Anzac Day date with North Melbourne at its home away from home. Launceston's just the ticket after 3 straight defeats.
Hopefully going down to Tassie, just galvanise the boys. It's nothing better than a road trip to get the group together again.
Last night, Adelaide hit another brick wall. The Bulldogs got the jump in the second term. Barry Hall finishing with 5 in the 49-point win.
Barry Hall spears it through.
Pressure increases on the Crows coach. At 0 and 5, he says he's carrying too many passengers.
You saw the football we played tonight. We need to improve that dramatically.
It's a statewide footy now, and Devonport has won its first match of the season, upsetting Launceston by 17 points. At Youngtown, it was the Northern Bombers in a tight battle. At Windsor Park, Glenorchy ran over the Dockers by 19 points, and Lauderdale were unable to win at home against the Tigers. Lauderdale's first home game of the season on the newly surfaced oval was highly anticipated, but an undisciplined start from the Bombers allowed Hobart to pile on 7 goals to 2 in the opening term.
What's happening here at the start of the game, the central umpire's running down, and it's going to be a Hobart free kick.
A freak goal from Andrew Lem contributing to the onslaught.
Chance here if Lem can gather. Lem just needs some time, has a look at the goals. What's he done, Andrew Lem? That is a terrific goal.
Lauderdale kicking with the breeze in the second quarter, closing the margin to 12 points at the main break. Robbie McManus' second goal late in the third saw Hobart's lead reduced to just 8 points at three-quarter time. The Tigers, however, hanging on in the final term to win the game by 2 goals. At Windsor Park, despite a home ground advantage,